Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. CSGN here with another career sim, and this one is going to be of quarterback Jordan Love. That's right, Jordan Love, 68 overall. Quarterback out of Utah State, was drafted to be the heir apparent to Aaron Rodgers. Has not played this year because, well, actually, for whatever reason, in Madden, he's technically the backup. He's not actually the backup. I don't even think he's dressed. I don't think he's dressed at all this season. Tim Boyle has been the backup technically. So there's that. So this was going to be an Aaron Jones one at first, but I think if you're going to, we'll probably also do an Aaron Jones one, but eventually we'll do an Aaron Jones. But to start here, I think quarterback Jordan Love, I think that'll be a pretty interesting one to do. This is my first time doing one of these on Madden. I did one on NBA 2K21 Next Gen for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And we're going to do one here for Jordan Love. He is a 68 overall. Take a look at his ratings. 90 throw power. Pretty good accuracy. So the only thing bringing him down is his awareness rating. Everything else looks pretty good, actually. So it's really that awareness rating that is tanking his ratings. So there's that. You see here, pretty all right team. Actually think Billy Turner, I should redo this. I think Billy Turner has been playing at right guard. Wagner has been playing at tackle, I think along with Patrick actually. So there's that. So Robert Tanyan is the actual. I'm not sure I'm changing this. This matters. I'm not supposed to be doing this. This is a career sim, and so we are going to simulate to the Super Bowl. I guess actually that's the best part for this. Best part for us to do this. Get through this season. See how Aaron Rodgers finishes up. Check the awards, and basically we're going to be simming a lot this first maybe 2 years until Aaron Rodgers retires. And he's the starting quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. So it's the Chiefs and Saints in the Super Bowl, as the Packers, they lost in the divisional round as they were the 3 seed. The Saints were the 1 seed. They lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who then went to the NFC Championship game, lost to the New Orleans Saints, which means they lost to the Saints 3 times in 1 season, and there is a Saints-Chiefs Super Bowl, which I could see happening. So, does Mahomes get his second? He does. It's a shootout. 2020 retirements. Let's take a look here. NFC North. And the only retirement is Danny Amendola. So, Aaron Rodgers is going to come back likely for another year. Let's see if he has regressed any. As Jordan Love has star development, ratings. So he has regressed, but only a little bit, not too much, I don't think. I actually don't think he should be regressing that much. Only stat we're going to look at is Rodgers. Take a quick look at his stats. And absolutely insane season. 4,344 yards, 40 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. I mean, that is just an absolutely sick season. That's right in line with one of his best in 2016. Just some awesome numbers here from Rodgers. So 40 touchdowns for him. Awards. Did he win anything? He was the 2020 best quarterback. So probably not going to move out of the way of Jordan Love just yet. So this is the off season. Since we're not doing anything, we will sim to next season. So here we are next season. Packers, a 81 overall. Let's see what happened. Did they keep Aaron Jones? They did keep Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones still on the roster. And the roster looks about the same. Doesn't look like they brought in really anyone else. You still have Equinemius St. Brown. They brought in a receiver. So Jordan Love is 69 overall defense. I'm not sure why we're checking this out too much. Kenny Clark, his superstar X Factor. And there's that. Jair Alexander, X Factor. I think he already was. So team looks about the same. Ty Summers, starting linebacker, whatever. This isn't a rebuild, so who really cares? Just trying to get through these seasons until Jordan Love starts. So let's simulate all the way to the Super Bowl and see what happens. So it is the Cowboys and Chargers in the Super Bowl. The Packers, they did make the playoffs, but they were one and done on Wild Card weekend, losing to the Panthers, who lost to the Saints, who lost to the Cowboys. So let's take a look here at Rodgers' numbers. This is the quickest way for us to do it, actually. Jordan Love up to a 71 overall, so he did progress a little bit throughout the season. Lost at home, so stats and stuff. Rodgers, another really good season, more interceptions, the most he's ever thrown in his career. He's only thrown more double-digit interceptions twice in his career. So that was a little weird. Always feel it's a little weird. Sometimes the sim engine does that for Rodgers, but 37 touchdowns, bunch of yardage, things like that. Awards, did he win anything in 2021? No, probably should have won MVP, but whatever. So let's see who wins the Super Bowl. Well, I'm not sure why it matters because this is just a career sim. First time doing one of these, so the boys win one. Retirements. NFC North. I can't read. So a bunch of Vikings retire. Rodgers does not retire. And he is down to an 89 overall, and he is down to superstar development, regressed from superstar. So that's pretty cool, actually, down to an 89. So you're probably not moving on just yet from Love. So let's try to get to the next season, see what this team looks like, and then sim again. So the Packers somehow, some way make the Super Bowl. I don't know how the hell they did that. At 11-5, Aaron Rodgers. This guy is not going to go away easily. Leading this ragtag group of individuals to the Super Bowl. 32 touchdowns to 15 interceptions. 4,399 yards. 65% pass completion percentage. So that is just sort of some insane numbers. Awards. Always do the offensive player of the week, so I don't care. So maybe Rodgers rides off into the sunset here, wins this one, and calls it a career. Let's see what happens in this sim. So they lose in the Super Bowl 34-31. So retirements. Aaron Rodgers retires after 18 years, can't win the second Super Bowl, so he calls it a career. The Packers let him down in the end. This is now Jordan Love's football team. Jordan Love should be the starter going into this next season. So 2023 is when Jordan Love takes over. So let's see what they do in the draft and free agency, and let's see what happens now with Jordan Love at the helm at quarterback. So the Jaguars make it back to the Super Bowl, back-to-back years for them. This time they're taking on Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. What we're concerned about is one, Jordan Love, who is up to a 75 overall. The backup is Kirk Cousins. Oh, that's no, Kirk Cousins like the perfect Packers backup quarterback. So Jordan Love, his first season as a starter. I'm just getting a picture for the thumbnail. So let's go look at his stats. And he had a beastly season, proving guys like me who said he had no right to be the pick wrong, as he throws for 4,500 yards, 2,500 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions, as I'm about to puke from seeing a 69 pass completion percentage. So very nice season from Jordan Love, picking up where Aaron Rodgers left off. Let's see if this team made this. Did they make the playoffs at least with Jordan Love at quarterback? They did not make the playoffs with Jordan Love at quarterback. They finished the entire division, finished 8-8. So let's see who wins the Super Bowl here. I'm always going to see who wins the Super Bowl. Do the Jaguars go back-to-back? They do not. Kyler Murray takes him out. So let's simulate to next season, see if the Packers do anything to help Jordan Love out. Okay, so we're back. The Packers, they made the playoffs. They were the 7th seed. They beat the Rams, they beat the Eagles, and they lost to the Cowboys, just like they used to do in the 90s. They always lost to the Cowboys in either divisional or championship rounds before they got over that hump. So take a look here. Jordan Love up to a superstar development. Devontae Adams 99 with morale, but Jordan Love up to a 78. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to upgrade him at all because that's not my job here. And well, actually, I was going to say a regression, but had less attempts by a little bit, but same pass completion percentage. One more interception. Well, not one more, 2 more interceptions. Goes from 9 to 11. Don't hit me with the memes on that. But 36 touchdowns. So a very nice season for Jordan Love in his second year starting. Got him to the playoffs. Wasn't able to get over the hump in the championship game. But, when you take a look here at the receivers, it's Devontae Adams, a guy who's all right, and a bunch of nobodies. So not ideal for him. So we're going to simulate again to the next season. Maybe the Packers will do something to help Jordan Love, or maybe Jordan Love hits free agency or something. I don't know. Let's find out. So back here again, I think these are the same preseason games ever. They don't do anything different for preseason games. I don't know why. So Jordan Love, still the quarterback. He goes down. He gets superstar development and then goes, he's the NFL passer rating leader. But then he gets it increased. Well, this makes no sense. He gets it increased in Super Bowl week, and then it gets decreased in Super Bowl week because he won the NFL passer rating leader. What? Good job, EA. That makes no sense. Contract. Looks like he signed an extension to stick around for a couple more years here in Green Bay, of course, like he would. This is the one thing I'm going to do that is, I guess he could be viewed as interfering. But I don't really care. I don't really care. We're going to give him superstar development. He should have never lost superstar development. I don't know why he lost superstar development. That makes really no sense for him to lose that. He gets it and then loses it. What logic does that make? So they didn't do anything to improve the team again. Zadarius Smith is down to a 75 with normal dev. So corner room still looks all right. Kamal Martin has improved to a 75 overall with star development. So that is a good pick. I guess Brian Gutekunst knew what he was doing. So let's simulate the season and let's see what happens for the Packers and Jordan Love. So here it is, Texans Seahawks Super Bowl. Packers did make the playoffs, beat the Panthers, but lost to the 1 seed Seahawks. Let's take a look and see what Jordan Love did for the year after I gave him back superstar development. Really? Phone's gonna go off like that, and it's for church streams I don't watch. Thanks. So let's take a look here at Jordan Love, 80 overall. A little bit of a regression this season. 27 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. 66% completion percentage. So I mean these are in line, I guess, with good quarterback numbers, but nothing that's like groundbreaking. And maybe at this point with some of the playoff failures, within Rodgers' third season starting, if I'm correct, the Packers had won a Super Bowl, and that is not the case here with Jordan Love just yet. So let's see what the Packers do for this team in the offseason when we come back, and we'll see if they try to help Jordan Love win a Super Bowl. So here we are again, Packers not in the Super Bowl, didn't even make the playoffs as they finished 5-11. So the media chatters would begin here now for Jordan Love, who goes back up to superstar. He goes back up to superstar the year they go 5-11. His stats must have been good. They're all right. 38 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 4,100 yards, sacked 34 times, 66 pass completion percentage. So, 4th full year starting, no Super Bowl to speak of just yet. No MVPs to speak of just yet, I don't think. Let's go back in there. Check out the awards. And no Super Bowl to speak of whatsoever for Jordan, or not Super Bowl, MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Quarterback of the Year, nothing like that yet for him. So let's see if the Packers decide to help out the guy they pushed Aaron Rodgers out for instead of drafting receivers. Let's see how they try to build around him. So the Packers' rivals, the Minnesota Vikings, go to the Super Bowl as they were the 1 seed and pretty much steamrolled well, not steamrolled, but they went right through everyone and got to the playoffs, got to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 62. We'll view the yearly awards real quick. So, no MVP for Jordan Love. They went 6-10. He was in the conversation for somehow, even though they went 6-10. Let's go take a look here at his stats. 83 overall. Still doesn't look like he's progressing all that much. So let's go take a look. 33 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. 66 completion percentage. 4,100 yards. So an alright season, but this is season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now of starting. Starting to see limited postseason success. No awards really, so that has to be disappointing. We're gonna spend the coach XP here, maybe try to help him out a little bit. So let's see, progression. We'll give him that. We'll give him these progression ones. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. We'll give them that. Well, I don't make trades. So, do all that. Let's see if the Packers do anything worthwhile in free agency. Back here again. They are a 79 overall. Did they do anything? Jordan Love, still the quarterback. Yes, he is. Elton Jenkins still here. They really didn't do much to improve this team. Not a single real wide receiver for the Packers. These are all just made up guys. So at least that's sort of sticking with reality. Kenny Clark, still a beast. Did they draft this guy? I don't know where this guy came from. Noah Igbenogany on the team. If you don't remember, I believe the Dolphins are who the Packers traded with to get the pick for Jordan Love, and they drafted Noah Igbenogany. So now he's here in Green Bay with Jordan Love. So let's see if Jordan Love can maybe have some success, win a Super Bowl in year 6 starting. So the Browns and Saints are in the Super Bowl. The Packers did not make the Super Bowl, or the playoffs for that matter, as they finish 8-8. Let's take a look here. Jordan Love goes up to Superstar X Factor, though. So he had to have had a beastly season. And it's sort of in line with the rest of his other seasons. Nothing all that special. 39 touchdowns to 13 interceptions, 4,100 yards again. Awards, nothing winning on awards. Take a look at the contract. Must have signed another extension. And going to be here till 2031. So I guess we'll simulate again, see if they do anything special in the offseason to try to help this guy out. But I think right now Packers fans would have been like in a full revolt. I feel like they would have burned down Lambeau Field. They would have went to 1265 Lombardi Avenue, and there'd be some problems for Brian Gutekunst at this point. So back here again, no Packers in the Super Bowl, but did at least make the playoffs. Did not make the playoffs at all even. Not ideal here, guys. They finished 6-10. So I feel like Packers fans would fully hate Jordan Love. Jordan Love keeps superstar X Factor, though. Hasn't gone down yet. Take a look at his stats. 4,100 yards, 34 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Alright season. 65% completion percentage. Awards. Nothing yet. And, boy, oh boy. I really hope this isn't how this goes in real life as a Packers fan. Stepping to the offseason. Vikings back in the Super Bowl again. They have seemingly turned into a dynasty over there. I don't want to say dynasty, but the Packers do make the playoffs, but they lose in the wild card round to the Carolina Panthers. Again, I think we keep getting knocked out by the Panthers. In the year 2030, this is technically 2031 since it's the Super Bowl, but 2030 season, Jordan Love up to a 88 overall, but technically an 86 because that's +2 with morale, but he is now 32 years old. No Super Bowls, no MVPs, 4,200 yards, 35 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and passing percentage is starting to go down a little bit for Love. And awards, he was the Offensive Player of the Year. Finally won an award, but at this point, I think Packer fans really hate this guy. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my thought process. But I think Packers fans would sort of like not be big Jordan Love guys. So let's see if they do anything in the draft and free agency to help him, though. So the Packers did not make the playoffs again. Let's check the record real quick. 4-12. So I don't know if they were tanking or something. Jordan Love up to 87 overall, but looks like his development has started to sort of tap out here. Progression history, just losing morale, but not losing any development or regression per se, I guess. 33 years old, not a particularly good season. 23 touchdowns to 17 interceptions, 63% completion percentage. I don't think we have injuries are on, but did this guy start any games? No, didn't start anything. This guy looks like a journeyman. So it's not like Jordan Love was hurt or anything like that. So not very good for Jordan Love at this point. We're going to simulate real quick here. I guess we'll start taking a look at retirements in case Jordan Love just like shock retires on us. Nope, not yet. So it is the Chiefs and Seahawks in Super Bowl 67. And the Packers did not make the playoffs yet again. So they finished 7-9, so a year of improvement. But Jordan Love here, sitting at an 86 still, 34 years old. So since now he's starting to regress, I guess we'll actually sim to the offseason, technically. So the Seahawks defeat the Chiefs 21-28. Take a look here. Retirements, nothing here for retirees. 76 overall team. Jordan Love now down to an 84 overall, so he never hit the 90s in his prime. And that's 5 regression points. Another regression point to throw power, awareness, break sack, and -2 for throw accuracy deep. So not ideal for Jordan Love, but, well, hold on. I didn't check his stats this year. Completely forgot to do that. So 4,200 yards, 30 touchdowns to 15 interceptions, sacked 40 times, 64 completion percentage. So a couple years without a passer rating of 100, so not ideal there. So see if they do anything. Vikings, Browns, Super Bowl again. Packers did not make the Super Bowl, and I am not happy as a fan. So they finished 6-10. So maybe last year was an improving year, but they just fall right back down to 6-10. Jordan Love, stats and contract. Not a very ideal year for him. 3,800 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. Has been a starter now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years as a starter. Not a single MVP. Not a single Super Bowl appearance. And I think one more year on the deal for 2034. So let's see what the Packers do to maybe try to make the most of next season. Well, actually, 2033 retirements. Let's take a look just to make sure he doesn't retire on us. And he does not. Whoa. Jordan Love gone. Jordan Love no longer the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. Okay, well, maybe there's something in the news wire here. Jordan Love goes to the Jaguars. So this is actually very easy. I know some people don't do this, but I'm going to. So we are going to retire. Create new character. Yes. Don't really matter. And we can just follow Jordan Love, actually. So it's easier for us to sort of keep track of him. Let's go right to the Jaguars. Did I pass over the Jaguars? Okay, so let's go to the Jaguars. Yeah, Norman Stanton. So let's go all the way over there. We're going to follow him. Jordan Love signs for $28 million. Down to an 81 overall. Got to get the thumbnail picture, of course, as I'm doing right now. Okay, so he is 35. I believe the age Rodgers was when he was drafted. So he splits on out of here. He goes to Jacksonville. Had enough of Green Bay. So let's see what happens for Jordan Love. So the Vikings once again back in the Super Bowl. Just a straight up dominant team. Packers didn't make the playoffs, but the Jaguars did. They beat the Chiefs. Let's see, is Mahomes still the quarterback? Yes, he is. Patrick Mahomes still the quarterback, so Jordan Love outduels Mahomes in the playoffs. And then loses in the next round to the Las Vegas Raiders, who have a creative quarterback. Not a creative quarterback, but a generated draft class quarterback. He played well in that game as well. But the Vikings just beasting. Who's their quarterback? Andrew Porter, some guy. So there's that. They go to the Super Bowl again. So now I guess Super Bowl 69. So I guess we are on sort of watch here to see what Jordan Love does. Is he still here? No. Well, he is down to a superstar development. Lost his dev trait there. Down 11 points, the development points or whatever. Negative 11 regression. Negative 3 to throw accuracy mid. Negative 2 to power. Negative 3 to accuracy deep. Negative 2 to throw under pressure. And negative 1 to awareness. So his awareness starting to go backwards. Has started to lose the arm. So take a look at his stats. And 4,100 yards, so a bit of a rebound year for him. 35 and 14. 63 completion percentage. His contract, 1 year remaining for 2035, so maybe he signed an extension with this team, wants to stick around. So he's not going to retire just yet. Nope. So the Jaguars do make the playoffs and they beat the Tennessee Titans. Jordan Love played there, 2 touchdowns, 314 yards. So a good game for him there. And then they lose to the Dolphins. They still have Tua. They do not still have Tua, where he played not so good. 240 yards and an interception for Jordan Love. And what might be his final. That could be his final start here. '80 overall, +2 with morale, so he's still a 78. So let's see now. Does Jordan Love retire? Does Jordan Love call it a career as the Bengals beat the Bears in the Super Bowl? Take a look here. So no, Jordan Love does not retire just yet. So it looks like he's going to stick around. But he's down now to a 74 overall. Doesn't have any superstar abilities, as he now is down to just star development. And regression hit him hard this year. Negative 12 on the regression. Throw power down to an 85. Didn't lose any awareness or anything like that. But at this point, I think he's definitely a guy that is sort of like a disappointing career. But in Sim, he did great. A better year than last year, in my opinion. 4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Completion percentage went up. On more attempts. I don't get this sim engine sometimes. So Jordan Love should be coming back for another year, I believe. So let's see where Jordan Love ends up. Jordan Love not here. They have replaced Jordan Love. So I guess now we have to go see... Take a quick look in free agency to make sure he didn't retire, but he's higher rated than all these guys. So he didn't retire or get released, so maybe he's on a different team. So let's check rosters. Let's check quarterback. And let's look real quick through every team and see where Jordan Love goes back to Green Bay, but becomes the backup. So the Packers, they didn't make the playoffs, even with Vince Lay at quarterback. But let's go take a look. Did Jordan Love possibly play at all any this year? Did Vince Lay maybe get hurt? And he did come in. He threw 1 touchdown. He went 4 for 4, maybe in a drive late in the game. And had a touchdown. Now I'm interested in Vince Lay's career for some reason. A down year for Vince Lay, actually. 31 touchdowns to 18 interceptions. So Jordan Love shows up and sort of derails the development of their new quarterback. Oh boy, so let's see if he retires now. As the Bengals couldn't repeat, Lamar Jackson retires a Cleveland Brown. Wow, that's crazy. So let's take a look. Matt LaFleur retires. Matt Nagy retires. But Jordan Love decides to stick around. So we have to simulate again. Oh boy. Yeah, Matt LaFleur calls it a career. Never able to win a Super Bowl. So let's sim the next season and see where Jordan Love ends up. He's on the Falcons now. Decided to back up on the Falcons. I'm in the wrong screen to look at that. Decides to go to the Falcons to back up Mason Harris. He's definitely not starting. Still a star development player, but not particularly great. No progression history whatsoever, but down to a 68 overall. So I guess we'll simulate again. Wait for Jordan Love to retire at this point. We're just on retirement watch for him, as his career is sort of now just coming to a, I would say, sad end, but maybe that's just me. So the Browns win a Super Bowl. Again, I don't know how many they've won in this thing. But at this point, just looking out to see when Jordan Love will retire. Jordan Love still doesn't retire. This guy is stubborn. Jordan Love still not calling it quits. Let's actually see if he's even still on their roster. Went by the Falcons. Okay, so he's not even going to show up in there, actually, so hold on. So he might have retired. So we just got to look through this here, because he would technically show up as a free agent. So he might have retired. Let's look through. See if we can find him in here. He would stand out like a sore thumb. So I don't think he's retired yet. So we'll simulate one more time. I really want this to end, but this guy is just not going away. That would potentially be in the free agent pool, as he would be below a 68 overall. So let's see. There he is in free agency. And I think at this point you could consider his career done. Can't even look at his stats or anything really, but 39 years old, is a free agent. We'll simulate one more time and then get out of here, because clearly his career is finished. So here we are again, 2038 retirements. Does this guy finally call it a career? I believe at this point he would probably be the last actual real player in the league. At this point, Jordan Love finally retires after a 19-year career. I believe he outlasted Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Tua Tagovailoa. All those guys outlasted him. But sort of career ends on a whimper, if you will. Where can we check legacy stuff? Is there a way for us to check any of that? We can't even check career stats because he's not on a team, but NFL records. So let's see. Just Jordan Love didn't end up on passing yards, passing touchdowns. Did he end up on these? No. Joe Burrow did, but for the Buccaneers. Herbert played his entire career on the Chargers in this sim. So not passing yards, like I said, no. So nothing for Jordan Love. Sort of a forgotten quarterback at this point, and would probably be a rather hated figure in Green Bay. Legacy leaderboard, I suppose we can look at quarterbacks. We can, Rodgers still up here. Porter. Wow. So the Vikings quarterback in here, he has won 3 Super Bowls. Lamar Jackson didn't win a Super Bowl. Mahomes has won 2 before he called it a career. And Deshaun Watson won a Super Bowl. Russell Wilson won an extra Super Bowl. Jordan Love did not win a single Super Bowl, went to one championship game, which I believe that would account when Rodgers was still quarterbacking the Packers. So we can look at his stats. Was he? I don't think he's on a team actually, but there he is, Jordan Love. That's his career. His last year starting was good, but then teams just didn't want him anymore. Regressed too hard. Well, actually, he's still there. Is he technically on a roster? Is this not over? Is this not actually over? Is he still on a roster? No, he's not on a roster. He just retired a Falcon, I think. Or something, I don't know. Either way, I want to thank you guys for watching this. Very long process. Not a great career for Jordan Love, I would say. I think everyone would agree that was just not an ideal career for Jordan Love. If you're a Packer fan like myself, and that is how Jordan Love's career actually goes, you would be absolutely livid, I think. I think you'd be like, why the hell did we draft this guy? I mean, we could have drafted a receiver or someone to help Aaron Rodgers out. So there's that. Career sim, first one here on Madden 21 Next Gen finished. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll do more of these videos throughout the year. These are kind of fun, sort of like alternate history sort of stuff, sort of see how guys' careers go or end up or things like that. So once again, hit like, hit subscribe for more Madden 21 content. I will see you guys next time. Peace.